So, hello everyone, and welcome back to some more of the Darkest Dungeon where I didn't really know how to decide about this. But I think we will indeed leave her here without actually hiring her. I would love the Twilight Dreamer, certainly, but I guess I should really remove it from Barrick so someone else who I would like to have it might even get it. Because at the moment Barrick is at least a buffer and all that, so it doesn't really make any sense to have him have the Twilight Dreamer. But this is the main thing that I was like, yeah, that's really good and tough and steady. Like those are all great. All of these are good. And these aren't even that bad. So in that sense, this vessel is amazing. But on the other hand, isn't it more fun and more special to actually get our own people into the highest level, and then in the future, if we lose people from there or something like that, maybe I could actually really seriously consider doing this, but not yet, not for now. Even though she will be gone, she will be lost, which is a shame considering she's a really good warrior. But well, gotta make some of those tough decisions. So otherwise, I think we're pretty much ready to rumble, as in head on. I'm thinking of taking a veteran mission for a change, Pugadawit, Quack a Good Heal, Viconia, and actually Dismas. But Dismas is almost on the veteran level, so it shouldn't be too big of an issue. I also, by the way, finally actually tried checking this. I should really just click on this if I want to unequip trinkets. Why did I do it now actually? I was supposed to be using those trinkets specifically that I had equipped. My god, what an idiot I am. Well, I'll just give that back to you when I remember you had these two. So, leper only, accuracy and crit, stress, plus 2 to speed, plus 15% to damage, plus 10% to stress. At least they all go down here. The only sad thing is that it also removes my very own item, the Kickstarter item, and I don't plan to be using it with anyone else than just my character, so... You can have the vessel only healing item and that healing item, so just a lot of healing skill bonuses. And then you have this for the range skills and this for the accuracies and crits. And then on the other hand, you will have this also as a little bit of a buff, so we have two basically who can do some healing. And where was the other item that I gave you? Oh, that's a good question. When I sorted things out a little bit, but the sort buttons in here. No other ones of that, of course, but what was it that I was thinking? Ah, yeah, I know it's this one. Some more ranged accuracy, it's fine, at least as a choice. So this would be our group, and I was thinking of going to the Cove because we want more Cove missions done. We're still needing to do one apprentice level boss, so we gotta open up the boss anyways, so we should go there. And this looks like a decent item. I could actually consider using some other skills with the anti-Korean as well, because there hasn't been... Well, I've been pretty much just using the few skills that we've had. Could be cool to also have a second anti-Korean, now that I at least know how useful it is, to some degree at least. But we don't, at least at the moment. Maybe in the future, maybe not. No sense in taking them at least into the farmstead. That would seem just quite a silly thing. But okay, we can go ahead and provision for this veteran mission here. There was other tempting things too that we could have done, but... oh well, can't do everything. There's been little use for the keys in here. There's more use for shovels. It's sometimes a little bit tough to think that, okay, what's the best thing, best plan? Maybe that's enough food. I don't remember uses for anti-venom. Let's take 4 torches. I'm sure that will be enough. I hope so anyways. Okay, let's go. Let's embark. I do know that. You warned me about it and I still let a troll explode on my face. So that was good. That was really great. The best.
These salt-soaked caverns are teeming with pelagic nightmares. They must be flushed out.
So 100% room battles. Let's go to the right first. This is a very linear dungeon other than going to the right here first. So let's start from there and then we'll go to the other direction. And we got immediately some combat here. You wouldn't need to be stressing us. It'd be nicer if you didn't. Let's go for the grape shot blast, considering this guy's even in the stealth, so we couldn't... Well, we could get this done and then reveal them. But we could just start with damage. That's some damage to all of them. Besides, you should also have the skeet shot, which can clear that thing from it. So then it's no longer in stealth. Of course, it's just that we can't really hit it that well, but that's a nice amount of damage. Very, very nice amount of damage indeed. Go for this. Get a little bit of damage buff. Rending. Sometimes I maybe should check a little bit better to about the fact who are good in the Cove and all that, but I do pay a lot less attention to it than maybe I should. Sure, let's do this again. You get even more chances of getting critted, which is kind of nice. Maybe we can get crits and get some stress relief. Could be nice. Ah, no crit. And you can just shoot.
Press this advantage.
Shoot to kill.
Give them no quarter.
And then just chopping you to pieces. Eradicated. And some nice amount of little treasures. Quite a bit of a journey all the way into here. Gladly we at least have a few shovels.
Another mariner. Another misfortune.
Well, I guess I don't need to worry what would be good with this. Well, stress relief. I'm happy you got that, Dismas. I didn't need to decide what to do with it. Oh dear, another one of these Uka Crushers indeed, who caused a lot of problems for me previously, and then two of these. This seems like a very annoying team setup. Very annoying team setup, but yeah, it is a ridiculous amount of protection. We don't really have a lot of bleeding skills or anything. You have the open vein, but otherwise not really a lot, and Plight would be the good one against you, not anything else. You can de-stealth someone. You would mark yourself, lower the damages, so it is a nice debuff. We could try to just lower this guy's damage, perhaps. Good question, good question. Or just make sure that one of these guys is visible. Maybe I will start with that. I'm sure it will be okay even though you are marked, which is slightly concerning, but I hope at least it will be okay. Let's start with this, buff your damages a little bit and all that, and make this guy visible as well. Thus we then can shoot anyone we want. Okay, not nice. Well, at least it doesn't bother you too much. But it does definitely bother our leper. As the one person, it definitely would bother a little bit. Unless we could kill you.
Destroy them all.
That's not too bad of a stress wave, but yeah, it should be good idea to still kill these two first, and after that, nice, great. Then we'll concentrate on you, and we will definitely mark you when possible. Let's do that now. Sadly doesn't lower the protection. I don't remember if it was the bounty hunters or someone did lower the protection on the other hand. I'm quite certain, but definitely isn't that skill. Oh, buff some damages. More buffing of damages. Well, I guess you might as well move so that maybe our leper can do something. Even if it's not a huge amount of damage, but it's still something at least. You can hit. Get some bonus damage at least. That wasn't too bad. Resisted the bleed and the debuff. I don't remember what the debuff would do if it actually would have worked. Oh, that's a nice amount of damage. Ah, go for it. Not too good. Buff your damages some more. then you can definitely do the aim shot. Ah, nice crit. It's almost dead at least, so I'm grateful we are getting it down as this
Death
fast at
waits
least.
for the
14
slightest
crit
lapse
is
in
not cool,
concentration.
it's a crit anyways, and it's a stun, so can't do any healing for sure, which is a shame, but what can you do? Just go for it.
Their cursed champion falls.
It was a cursed champion. So, yeah, unfortunately got a lot of damage at the very end, but can't do too much about it right now. So yeah, the shovel at least works, but it's a little bit risky to use the shovel at this point, considering we have a lot of dungeon left. No idea how many obstacles we'll get, but I guess I'll just do it, even though I'm kind of sure I shouldn't have. But we'll see how much that will be costing us. We shall see. Because it may cost us very badly. Hopefully not, but probably will. Then to the next room. A little bit of unburned torch.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Yes, service. But it doesn't. It doesn't at all. Okay, no scouting, which isn't too surprising. We are a little bit lower on the torch too. Maybe I should up the torch now before going into this room, so maybe we could get a chance of doing some scouting, but a little bit unlikely. Our food situation isn't that amazing, but it should hopefully be okay. But yeah, otherwise I'm not that into going and changing it, but would be nice if we could get some scouting. I do love to be able to have that scouting to see a little bit what is up ahead. And maybe even find the secret room, because that would be very useful, but it's not like you can really guarantee finding a secret room. Unfortunate. She will probably break.
As life
Unless she
ebbs,
broke this way.
terrible vistas of
My god.
emptiness reveal themselves.
Okay, didn't die yet, but that's good cause bleed. Didn't cause bleed. I'm quite worried, however. Should we go for this guy or should we try to kill someone else first? I don't know. I don't like any of them. So I guess we might as well at least buff you a little bit for the future. You will at least do this, yes. At least it's a nice amount of healing, but let's actually heal with you too, even though it is kind of risky, but at least it also buffs the healing you receive, which is, on the other hand, nice. Let's intimidate one of you. Maybe you. I dislike you. It is a nice damage minus, at least. That gave some buff to damage, right? That's not too bad when it happens to be the cultist enchantress specifically. Because it could have been someone way more annoying, but that's kind of okay. Sure. Hey, nice. We got a kill straight away. Very nice. I would almost like to do the grape shot blast, but seems more reasonable just go for this guy, and maybe we'll actually kill it next time. That's fine. Not great, but it's fine. At least maybe we can do a proper heal. I'm just glad that Vigonia didn't die, because that could have definitely been the case there. If things went badly, definitely could have happened.
Their formation is
Let's get rid of you.
Maintain
Don't
the
like you.
offensive.
Unfortunately, you can't do much else than this, but that's fine. Stress. Yep, brought you already over the top. And you became abusive. Ha, what a great start.
Frustration
I
and
guess
fury
that's at least fitting for
more
Viconia,
destructive than
but
100 cannons.
considering she really isn't the best in everything, but yeah, not exactly great. Sure, heal yourself a little bit. Not get at least everyone over the stress limits. Mark, so we can easier kill you. Though he can't actually target it all the way into here right now, so it's kind of possibly a little bit of a waste, but maybe it will be alright. You are in over your head. Goddamn imposter syndrome. That is such an annoying thing. It really is an annoying thing.
The enemy crumbles.
I hate this stressing peoples. Hate you. You're still alive. Kill.
As the fiend falls,
Yay.
a faint hope blossoms.
Oh gosh. Well, we already have a stressed over unit, which definitely does not seem the most promising. I think we'll leave that stuff for now, at least. I think that will be fine. Yeah, you're already in correct position. Let's use the key. A lot of stuff. A second rupee even. That's kind of lucky. So 2 more spots that we would require. I guess we'll leave that. And I guess the bandages, I don't remember where the bandages would be used in here, but on the other hand, we have 3 of them. This isn't that great, but I still wouldn't want to be leaving it. We could just leave the gold stack. I'm sure we'll find more gold. So sure, fine, I guess. Maybe that's the alright choice. But yeah, it's just sad that got into this situation already. Then we get surprised. Lovely. It's not too bad of a surprise, however, but still a little bit annoying. You passer, you. You shouldn't be doing that. That's not a good thing. It's gonna be difficult to kill this guy with just this sort of a setup right now. Considering we can't really target it with you either at this moment. Well, let's get the healing buff, I guess. Might as well. Burn in effigy to the light. Okay, what's causing that other than just you being abusive? Is that just it? Probably. But that's really not cool. Really not cool. You're supposed to be the healer and you go and hit someone else in the face or in the back because you're actually not in the front. That was a lot of damage. So much stress. Just everyone going overboard so fast.
Impressive.
Yay, crit. At 13 damage. Not little. How uninspiring you are. How cool. Heal yourself. Lower your stress a little bit. You're getting overboard. Everyone going overboard. Okay, you do have a lot of health, so that's why you also then just require so goddamn many heals. I hate you. I want you to die. Fast. Okay, that's an annoying buff. Also, definitely do not like that one bit. Kinda wanna just kill this guy then. Nice, 43 crit. Cool. We actually managed to do something. Burden me no more. I don't know what you're doing. You're suffering from a dark elf going wild with all the abusive stuff, basically. That's what you're doing. Well, at least we got some heals going, so that's something. This thing just has to die. At least that doesn't do anything, especially right now. So you're gonna die to the bleed, cool. You can then heal. Really nice healing. Burn and die, craven beasts. What a lovely person you are right now. Just heal everyone to 100% max. Let's do that, I guess. Wow, so that lowered the stress. It has a chance to lower the stress, yes, but it's so... I don't think it ever actually happened that it lowers stress. So it is, after all, 60% chance to lower stress. So it's so unlikely. I don't think I've ever seen it happen. You can leave that onyx. Sure, it could be nice, but definitely had a little bit questionable start thus far. Key does not work. This would work, but I really need to be bringing more shovels. I guess bandages maybe could work, but didn't work. Sure. Nothing inside. Again, this would work, but we don't. Fine, I'll try that too, because we have so many of them, but okay, both of them, there's nothing inside. That's, I guess, alright. Okay, let's use the torches now, even though it's I don't know if it's the best choice, but maybe we'll get some scouting, unless there's a fight, so... No surprises though, at least we didn't get surprised for a change, so I guess that's something. We are getting a lot of goddamn... The stuff is definitely not in the bestest of situations. Sure, let's do this. Let's see if we can debuff them so that they will be more likely to get and receive crits. At least you will be more likely. So that's a start. That's fine, I guess. Not great, but fine. Sure. Let's do this so we get you revealed. Even if it's not the nicest. In all honesty, I would like you to be in front, but I guess you should heal now while you happen to have a chance. Slightly more chance of getting the crit, but sadly didn't happen. And you get sent all the way to the back. I'm glad it was you rather than the leopard, though. Leopard is definitely the worst. Definitely haven't really remembered this guy that well. That what the heck did it do? But maybe I'll start to remember it a little bit better. Can you debuff this thing? Would be nice. Less damage from it at least. But yeah, we're getting so stressed out. Just so stressed out. That's kind of useless though. One of you pushes Dismas all the way to the back and then you go and start to pull them. So that doesn't seem like the most useful, but fine enough by me, I guess. Yay, we got it. We got at least one kill. Which is surprising in these circumstances. Yes, yes. Can't you just please call it a little bit? Great. Well, I guess you got the buff to damages. Yay. Dodge. Definitely not the best group for this. Let's see, maybe we can make you more likely to get those crits while we also kill the other guy. Yay. Crits received, more likely. That would get you to have more accuracy. I guess we could go for this. Get some more accuracy down. Could be alright. You mark. That should help two of us at least kill it a little bit faster. Actually, heal.
Compassion is a rarity in the field.
Especially from Viconia, it's a huge rarity. That's not cool. That's a huge goddamn bleed, I remember it. Yeah, it's nice that we have those bandages at least, because that's such a ridiculous bleed. It really is. Absolutely ridiculous, even if it doesn't do a lot of damage otherwise, but it's just ridiculous bleed. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay, use a bandage. I shall allow you to be using a bandage. Sadly, not a crit. Sadly, still not a crit. Heal at least a few hit points. Yeah, that's such a horrible bleeding. It's ridiculous. Abso-freaking-lutely ridiculous. I think I would just prefer to kill you ASAP, even if it means that we won't be able to get more healing done.
Perhaps the turning point.
My god, that bleeding is ridiculous. Really is ridiculous. We got a stack of 5 emeralds. That's pretty good. Okay, we actually got some scouting. So there's a battle, there's another battle. Then there's some emptiness. I guess we should at least try to make it to the next room before we camp and sleep. Although it will be more of a risk of getting overstressed with even more people. So maybe I should sleep right now. Maybe. Fine, I guess. Also means that we will have...
Furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
When we eat like this, we will have only one stack of food left. So that's why I usually like to bring a little bit more, but I thought that maybe it will be fine if I do it this time around like this. But I don't know. I don't know if it was. That would have removed bleeding. I shouldn't have used the bandages if I would be using this. That would have been good for that. Well, I think you will do buffs. Some buffs like that, and then also this one, so maybe we could actually surprise some of them. Those damnable thingies. But we do also have a huge amount of stress. So it might be nice to be able to distress us a little bit. Well, this just means that everyone will be, all of our companions will at least get a little bit less stress overall, no matter if they're religious or not, and be lowered a little bit on the stress. So I guess it's fine, but actually that's only for one companion, so that's not that great. We could do it for our leper, but at least that's the best possible then for them. But this is then minus 15 to everyone, or minus 5 probably for these guys. Can I just, yeah. This then removes, but it just gives other people some extra stress, but it does cost only 1. So if we want to be using something for... Yeah, I guess I could be using one of these from you and then use at the same time also this. Intoxicating. So intoxicating. Then just do this for everyone, I guess. Cool. Thanks, Viconia. I should remember to never try to do something like this to anyone else. Then in the future, thanks. That was very pleasant of you. I don't know if anyone here can carry a tune, to be honest.
Blazing star is born.
Change positions for now. I think you need to be doing some healing in the future. At least, even if no one else has buffs, at least you have buffs and we have the possibility of surprising enemies. At least for 4 combats, so maybe we can make this true. It definitely hasn't been the best situation though. But hey, for a change we have a lot of stress. Lots and lots of stress, lots of lovely stress. I probably should have actually, because our leper, Pugar the Wit, definitely has the best equipment, but I don't think actually they all have best equipment, especially Viconia doesn't, so that could have also helped a little bit. Sure, let's just go for this. Nice crit.
Blow.
1 crit. More likelihood of getting crits. Heal. At least you won't be refusing me of not healing people, so I guess that's something I should be just happy about. The Sacred Fire grants superior power, even if that was still impressive, supposedly. I don't know if that was impressive when you're being just well, saying stuff like that. Well, cool. That got the rest of them dead. So that's nice, I guess.
This expedition at least promises success.
Let's just leave the jade. Unburnt torch. Guess we can slide it.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted.
80% chance, so
is
that's
made
the best we
clear.
can do. Good job, Dismas, or disarming the trap. Then a big battle room. And then we'll see how many more rooms we might have to go through. I'm glad that there's not another one of those big crabs though. It's really annoying. We could just do this, which will cause a little bit of damage to everyone. Cause them to possibly get... like, this is still 5 to 10 damage without doing a crit. So it's definitely not bad. So sure, let's go for it. Yay, it was a
Decisive
crit.
pummeling.
That's cool. Oh yeah, you can't really do anything cool with that position though, so I should have changed you into the slightly more to the front, so you could actually do a little bit more. Well, let's kill this guy at least. Then you could go for the intimidation, or You have a chance of killing that maggot, so let's go for
Back
it.
to
Nice.
the pit.
It's dead. Then just 2 enemies at least, even though one of them is the stressing one and this guy then decided to card them, which is also going to be more annoying, but guess can't do much about it right now. At least we dodged that, so grateful. That's also making you a lot more puffed. Not too much we can do about it. Let's just go for some bleeding at least.
Masterfully executed.
Yay! But sadly no bleeding. I can't hit you though. Let's purge some corpses and maybe increase your accuracy. Maybe you can't do that many moves from that position. I'm not certain. Not certain. Let's make you marked. So we can at least get some extra damage to you, maybe a little bit easier. Burden me no more. Yes, yes, you're stressing everyone out. You can move, because I don't know what else to do with you. Don't like that. It's bleed indeed. More and more bleed. Well, let's go for this. 37.5% chance to actually do a crit, so that would be cool. Sadly, no crit. This was a reasonable chance. I'm nice, or I'm happy that that was just a cut, because cut definitely isn't as bad as stress would be in this situation. With a little bit of damage. Then aim shot. Yay, crit. That's just 8 damage, but Liz is close to being dead, but it has such a high protection right now, so that's pretty much the reason that it's taking a wild kill. Can't do too much about it. Lots of cuts. Aw, still alive. Extremely barely, but still alive regardless. Finally dead. Well, if you happen to kill it, you happen to kill it, and you did definitely kill it. I don't mind. Even though some extra healing could be nice, could have been nice, I should definitely move you now there so that you can actually heal next combat immediately. I do love this agility talent, but we already have at least one back at the camp, so I guess I'll leave it, because I do know we already have one, and it's not like we could be using 2 with the same bounty hunter, so it's more of a guarantee that we have one if one is lost.
Waiting to be spent.
Well, guess we can use that torch. Maybe we'll get scouting next room, even though it seems a little bit unlikely at this situation, but still, maybe. Oh, no scouting. No scouting for us. So 1, 2, 4 more rooms that there may be combat, which we have to go through. I don't want to use a shovel yet, even though it might be the best option. But should I be using the second? No, let's... I used one before. Let's not use at least yet. They do have nothing inside of them, which is fine.
Mechanical hazards. Possessed by evil intent.
That's a long debuff. The traps in this cove are really annoying. At least now we got a scout. Well, there is at least one obstacle, so which we have to be clearing. But yeah, this is such an annoying one when it's 25 dodge and -6 speed for 12 rounds. It's just a long time that you should be basically just walking about and around to be able to just get that all to wear off. Oh, I'm grateful for the surprise, but I think this is pretty much the last, well, one more battle at least that we can have that on, so that's pretty nice. Let's do this. It's pretty decent damage to everyone. Let's see if we can kill you. Yay. Then if we could kill you, that could be nice. You will definitely just heal first. That was a nice healing. Kill. Yay. Just one left. That went pretty nicely with the surprise. Without the surprise would have been a lot more of an issue. So huge amount of damage you do. sure. Just get some healing going. And don't necessarily want to kill you yet. If I could do some healing. Oh well. And paranoid. Perfect. That's just perfect.
The shadows whisper of conspiracy.
Sure, let's just do a pure heal for you, so you're gonna have a lot better HP situation, so at least that's something.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
I think we'll just leave the medicinal herbs now. Emeralds I'm a little bit tempted to also leave. Also, holy water might not be needed, but I think there was some stuff here that might have been nice for the holy water. Maybe I really should write it down sometimes when I have discovered something new, but hey. Haven't done so at least yet. But nothing yet in this. Just at least the next room will have 10 combat. Then we don't know if there's at least some more combat then in the future. But well, that's the last food we have. No more left. Disarm the trap at least. Hopefully not another food check, but we'll see. And now we are without light. So we'll make things interesting, I'm certain. Okay, that's alright. The only bad thing is that Viconia really wouldn't wanna be all the way back there, but I guess that's fine for now. Stress might not be making it fine, but let's go for this. Nice crit. Very nice crit indeed. Let's just kill you if we can, and we did, which I'm very happy about. At least the Grape Shot Blast has seemed to be pretty good at this situation. It's not your fault. Don't be like that. Let's just kill you. I hate you. Then just the snail and you. Yeah, you always say that. Heal people. Maybe they wouldn't be as much of a burden if you wouldn't be refusing to heal them and all that. Viconia, have you ever thought about that choice? How uninspiring you are. Yeah. Now stop it. Let's actually reveal you. Nice crit. At least Dismas is still staying in a relatively alright stress, even this sort of stuff happens. But yeah, somehow it does feel like Kukul and Dismas, both of the highwaymen, seem to be the ones that are able to stay with the best stress levels, as in the lowest stress levels. Although not here completely, but still it's not as high as some others have, so... Yay, you're dead. Then it's you, with your 1 HP, and you can still act once, but at least it's only a ceremonial cut. It's just sad that it was a crit, which also will cause you to go overboard and be an irrational person. But at least we're almost over this mission. Almost. We're almost there, guys.
A trifling victory. But a victory nonetheless.
So I would love to know if there's something that we would need to use a shovel for in the next future rooms, or if there isn't. I don't want to leave this because I think that this was at least something that the holy water could do something nice with. I guess we will take this because it's an uncommon one, and then take 1 more stack of gold, and that's pretty much it then. These emeralds are at the moment more worth, I guess, but okay. That was the last bit. That's great. Let's see. Who should try to use this? I guess I'll let you to try to use it. So bad quirk removal. Or was this a bad thing overall? No, it was a bad quirk removal. I'm pretty certain. I think you do have quite a bit of... well, you would be completely useless to use it. You could definitely use it. But... yeah, you use it. Amazing! A rap tap tap tap, yes. But the imposter syndrome has been removed. The one that has been screwing you over the most when you've been saying that you're not worthy and all that. You're finally freed from it. I kind of was feeling that I don't know if I want to remove it personally in the sanitarium just because it kind of was making them a little bit more personal. Uh, where it felt like part of their personality, but at least now that this sort of a weird altar managed to do it. Let's see if we can see anything right away as a loot. We did, so let's pick that up. Well, it's empty sadly, but we can leave. We can leave.
The pungent odor abates. The things are driven back for a time.
Yeah, for the time. At least a reasonable amount of gold. Not a huge amount, but a little bit. And indeed, this little relic trinket is now ours. 54 crests. That's a ridiculous amount of crests. Like, not too much of any of these other ones, but crests? Ridiculous. Okay, so what did we get with all of these stress levels? Love interest. I guess that's fine, Boogadawit. Then you got Nymphomania, you also like the Proto apparently. There's a lot of vessels that seem to like the Proto. I liked it too after all. Misses the spot, not good. That gotta be removed from Dismas. Natural is annoying. And it's not a useful one anymore. Ruin Swope, nah. Don't like it. Everyone got something bad, basically.
Curiosity, interest, and obsession. Mile markers on my road to damnation.
That's nice though, plus 25 shards, so Cosmic Fortune has deposited some well-formed comet specimens right up onto the Hamlet's doorstep. Not every treasure requires risking life and limb. Well, that's nice. I wouldn't have expected that to happen. But that's very nice. Let's see. Just remove all of you, and then we can indeed go and just do this, right? Yeah, cool. Then would need to indeed be considering where would we want to go next. Of course, send the people somewhere too, because yeah, not exactly the best. That does improve the healing skills a lot. Okay, so the unstable flesh. There is now the Sodden crew in here. It kind of reminds me of maybe coastly pirate ship or something. That would definitely feel accurate or appropriate for a cove. So it's definitely plausible. The vengeful freights threaten to track all we've built down into their domain of darkness. Give them a sailor's debt once and for all. Definitely talks of sailors, so makes sense, I feel like. That is also a pretty nice Plague Doctor item, so might be a pretty good location to go into next, I feel. That's alright, I guess. Not amazing, but alright. But okay, yeah, maybe next time the last apprentice level boss, the Sodden crew, mayhaps, perhaps, would seem like a sensible choice at the very least. Let's go and send people to some stress reliefs at least. Boogadawit, I think you wanted to only go into here now. Yeah, let's improve this a little bit.
Drink, a game of chance.
Would be nice to get it to be cheaper too. Would be nice. Can't quite make it though. And that was a lot of potras that we used for it, but on the other hand, I guess we sometimes need to. You can go there too. You choose a lot of people, yes. Go on ahead. Dismas can go to drink, so I guess I'll let you go drink. Masa Weissbound needs some stress recovery too. Sure. I guess you can go there. Caesar can't go anywhere in here, sadly, but what can she do? And then I just need to be figuring out what sort of group we'll be sending in there. Hard-skinned and Daredevil. Those are both pretty cool. Shame that I really have no need for new people at the moment in time being. I still feel that I at least like to check. Fragile. Let's see who we have here on the other hand available. Lots of stuff. Not sure. Kleptomaniac I hate, but on the other hand, does it matter in the missions that you would be participating in? That's pretty cool. Slugger and Eldritch Slayer. I'm not sure if they were considered Eldritch, the people in the farm, but it's definitely plausible. Maybe. Unsure of that. Can't upgrade that definitely at this point. And otherwise I think we will be saving mostly the busts for this. I would really love to be able to upgrade it at some point. So... But yeah, at least here it's just the weaponsmith place that we can upgrade, and then in here of course we can still upgrade one more level and then one level of the skill upgrades and all that to be cheaper. So that's something. Okay, let's see. Who would be good for this mission? We do have them sorted out by level already. I think I would like to maybe bring Saten Denho. I have no idea if the Blight would be good here, but this does do better damage against also people that would be marked. So Xacandrel as the healer could be a good choice, possibly at least. It's a little bit of a tough choice. It could be like this type of a group, for example. We basically have two people who would be good against marked people specifically. You can still at least use this from the very front. Correct. You could. Indeed. Even if not in, well, Cardok you can use also from there, which is fine I guess, but not necessarily what I would like. But this could be alright, team. I'll think about it a little bit. We could consider also bringing Reincourt to be able to bring some extra blight. But if they would be going into a level 2 mission, and if they would all level up, that is, then it would leave pretty alright team for the last bit. Julia can heal after all, so basically both of these teams will be able to have a healer. One of these groups definitely in some way or another needs to be going and killing it. But yeah, and then Reincourt I could maybe take this for, considering the fact that like if Verse would be in this spot, Barik would be in the last spot, Julia definitely would need to be in the second last, so Reincourt would have to be in the second position, which would leave very few skills that they could use from that position. Disorientating Blast, Noxious Blast, Incision and Emboldening Vapors basically, but not that many nonetheless. So it's specifically those four that then would need to be running if would be in the second position. So it's a little bit different certainly. It's just a decision making process of who would we want to be sending. But yeah, so then it could work well with Reincourt or with indeed Xacandrel. Or we could indeed take Julia as being the healer and then would have the marking from there, but I guess this could be okay. This sort of a setup, plausibly at least. Okay, but that is nonetheless for the next time round, so actually, yeah, I think these all I could almost be building if we just got a little bit more shards. That's a stress resistant buff, increases buffs. Adds a blight resist buff. I guess those would make them more sensible to be used in those sort of situations for peoples, even though I rarely do it. And is there some amazing trinket I would love to have from here, I mean? Shieldbreaker only, plus 15% to damage on attack, random target 5% chance. I don't love that much. Blight skill chance, a huge improvement, and max HP. So almost only positives. Not quite, but almost. Way more shots given, which seems like a good idea for the people that would actually go for short huntings. Lot lower max HP, but it might be a good one for our flocculent. A lot more damage. More bleed skills, at least versus Husk. And a lot of healing received with HP below 20%. That is interesting one, certainly. More stress skills. Stress skills, as in then the Jester's stress relief skill would be better at relieving stress. And also getting more stress nonetheless, and more damage if Laudanum is in the inventory. Interesting. A lot of dodge if shard dust is in inventory. Interesting. Abomination only, plus 15 to accuracy, plus 35% to stun skill chance. That's pretty good too. It's a pretty simple one. Ignore stealth. I do like that possibility of ignoring stealth. It's just that for a very certain individual I would have to think that who would want to use it. But I guess we'll save the crystals for a little bit. Some of these are pretty cool, I'm sure. Coat of many colors. A monster kill buff target. Minus 2% to stress. Monster kill buff target plus 2 to accuracy. Hero killed. Party stun. If one of our heroes gets killed, our party would have a stun on them. And if a hero would be getting killed, party would get a lot more stress. But on kill of enemies and monsters, you would all the time get a buff. But is that something that would just stack all the time? Or is it just for certain rounds in the combat? That does seem like a very interesting one, certainly. It's not like you wanna be getting your hero killed anyways, and this would just make it even worse, the situations if your hero gets killed. So, it doesn't sound the best. But okay, yeah, I'll be ending this episode here, so thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you for more next time. So, thank you for watching, bye bye, see you then.